Welcome to another episode of What Upon Podcast. In the first episode, we discuss about abuse and trauma and how it affects an individual in his present life and in his future life. So now, in this episode, I would like to discuss about mental health. Now, what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. So, everything we do in our daily life is based on our mental health and how we go about our day, how we react, and how we act. It also determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. So, every decision you make, every choice you make, every thoughts, you know what I mean. It's all about your mental health and about your mental stability. Now, mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. So, everybody have to take care of them mental health, and that is how we keep ourselves intact, keep our goals in track, about everything actually. So our mental health is the most important thing in our daily life. So as we know, there are different types of mental health, and we are about to discuss them. Now, the different types of mental health, in which case affect people differently, like each of them have different effect, in which most cases are anxiety disorder, depression, personality disorder, panic disorder, and so much more. So when it comes to our mental health, we cannot take it lightly, as we need to take it seriously. And we need to control our reactions, our actions, and whatever comes to mind, because those can actually lead to making bad choices or other choices that can affect your life sooner or later. Now, there are ways to improve your mental health, which means, like, if you have an anxiety disorder, a personality disorder, as I said earlier, you can do any of these following, which are relaxing, spend time in nature, which can also involve meditating or going to a river or so and just let out some steam, making social connections, and get involved into sporting activities. Now, when you do those, you actually keep your mind occupied, and those will actually increase and what's the word I'm looking for? And improve your mental stability. As mentioned in episode 1, abuses can affect an individual in their daily life, which can lead to trauma, which is another form of mental health, and it's something not to ignore, for it can lead to very bad outcome, because that can also lead to hatred and all sorts of negative thoughts like revenge and so forth. Even if you are not going through a mental disorder and you know that someone is going through anxiety or personality disorder, if you are in the place and shape, you can help them, give them advice, or you can recommend them to professional help like guidance counselors, pastors, psychologists, and so forth. And as I said earlier, you yourself can also help them, because as I said earlier, our mental health is the most important part of our daily life, and you can reach out to someone and be supportive towards their mental issue, because I know everybody have a perfect life. Some of us go through worse than some, and some of us might not have it that bad, but we all have something that we've been through, and stuff can affect our mental health in different levels. So, as I said, if you have a family or friend or someone that's going through any mental challenges and you are in the position to help them, do not hesitate to help them or recommend them to a professional. And guys, people, if you are going through some mental trauma and mental disorder, it is okay for you to seek help, for we are not perfect, and we are here to help each other. It is not like, say, if you seek out advice from someone close by, that it would cost you an arm and a leg to actually sit down and talk to them, because if they are actually busy, they will let you know and you guys can talk about it some other time, or if you're comfortable, you can go and seek out someone else who has the time to listen, or you seek the professional help as I recommended, and you start working on improving your mental health. So our mental health should be treated with care, for it's a major impact our daily life, and it's our responsibility to maintain our action. Well, me know, like say, most of you guys will say you're not responsible for your action, but that is not true. We all control our thoughts, and that's where your mental health come in. A person who has an healthy mental health will have more control of their thoughts and their actions. So, closing this episode, I would like to thank you guys for supporting me, and keep tuning in for more episodes. Stay safe, help each other, and if you know someone going through mental trauma, you can help them, or you recommend them to professional help. This is What I Want Podcast. I will see you in the other episode.